Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross. This is the XLE all-wheel drive, so it's the top trim Corolla Cross for the 2024 model year. The color here is wind chill pearl with a parchment Softex interior. We're going to check this out, see what this Corolla Cross is bringing to the market in this subcompact SUV segment for the new year. So let's dig in. The front end of this Corolla Cross, again, the wind chill pearl, good color against the black. We do have the Toyota badge on the center of the grille, gloss black on the grille with some brushed aluminum around it, LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps, and then some more wind chill down on the lower part of the front end to kind of help it frame the front end. I think if they left that all flat black down there, probably would have washed it out. So I think it's a pretty good design on the front of this Corolla Cross. As we come in closer, you can see how that gloss black design is into the upper part of the grille. Then we go to flat black down below. And there's our headlight housing with our LED lights. Now as we come around the side to the wheels, wheel and tire setup on this Corolla Cross, we're looking at an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel with the Toyota badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now, these 18-inch wheels are wrapped in Goodyear Assurance all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. As we pull on out, the full side profile of the Corolla Cross. Subcompact SUV, there's only so much you can do with that design, but I do like the body lines. I do like the white against the black. As we come in closer, we are color matched on the side view mirror with LED turn signals, and then we're color matched on the front and rear. Door handle left side fuel filler cap up top. We do have a roof spoiler coming off the top. Color matched roof with shark fin antenna. Flat black on the roof rails and the crossbars, and we have a standard style sunroof. Taking a look at the back end of Corolla Cross, we do have that roof spoiler, but it really isn't that big, so therefore the rear wiper stays on the bottom of the glass. But we have LED lighting all the way around on the back end as well with the Toyota badge in chrome. Corolla Cross on the left, XLE all-wheel drive on the right with some brushed aluminum underneath that. Our exhaust is underneath the right side of the bumper. And as you can see, it's a really nice design on the light housings, I should say. And it looks pretty good here on the back of this Corolla Cross. Let me know what you guys think about the exterior design. We are under the hood of this 24 Corolla Cross, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Toyota's 2-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission. 169 horsepower, 151 pound-feet of torque. This Corolla Cross can tow up to 1,500 pounds, MPGs, 29 in the city, 31 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the rest of the review, I did want to let you know that Team Toyota of Princeton is providing Shabby's Ride subscribers with special pricing on this Corolla Cross or any other Corolla Cross they may have on the lot for sale. In order to get that special pricing, you need to do 3 things. Number 1, subscribe to the Shabby's Rides YouTube channel. Number 2, call Team Toyota at the number on the screen below. Give them the promo code to unlock that special pricing. Now, let's get back to the review. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much do I have to pay for one of these top trim Corolla Crosses? Like how it looks, I need the all-wheel drive. Don't care about the hybrid action, so let me know how much. Well, here we go. MSRP base for the 24 Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive is $29,135. Now, this vehicle has some options, so let's tick those off. We have to add in $1,250 for the convenience package. That gets you the tilt and slide moonroof and the power liftgate. We then have to add in $800 for the JBL premium audio, which gives you the 9 speakers, including a subwoofer and an amplifier. Then an additional $425 for this wind chill pearl paint, an extra $289 for the all-weather cargo liners, an extra $330 for these crossbars, an extra $89 for the rear bumper protector, an extra $155 for the door edge guards, an extra $179 for the door sill protectors, and an extra $150 for the mud guards, and $80 more for the alloy wheel locks. We then have to add in destination and delivery of $1,350 from Toyota's Huntsville, Alabama assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP for this vehicle from the factory of $34,232. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. Here is the door sill plate that says Corolla Cross to welcome you to the vehicle. It's got a nice kind of brownish bronze color to it with the gloss black and the white Corolla Cross strip. I think it's a really well designed and good looking door sill plate. I usually don't spend too much time on these, but for a car at this price point, it looks pretty fancy. Now, seating wise, we got power seats with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger, and then we have the parchment Softex with the different two-tone color insert, which looks to me to be like a darker color of brown with the parchment stitching. So a nice two-tone soft headrests, nice forgiving bolstering, but a really nice looking two-tone interior in this XLE all-wheel drive. Door panels, nice door panel where we have the soft touch parchment up top with the brushed aluminum door handle. And then on the bottom you have that brown, darker brown color, maybe a chocolate brown, something like that. Nice grab handle, nice soft armrest, decent door pocket. Of course, you got the upgraded JBL sound system in here, like we mentioned earlier. On the dash, we have some plastic in the brown with brushed aluminum right into the heat and air vent, more of the parchment color, and then down below, we have a decent sized glove box. Infotainment screen, you have Toyota's 8-inch updated multimedia system, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. The navigation is a subscription service to get that, so I think most people will probably just use their wireless CarPlay or Android Auto and take the nav through their phone. Now we can have our music. We have Sirius XM, which we can tune in. We can Bluetooth the phone. We can go to our vehicle settings and check those. My apologies for the strobing in the camera, but that's just the way the lens interacts with this infotainment system. And then we have our vehicle settings. We can get the Wi-Fi hotspot going, customize our driver profiles and whatnot. We do get over-the-air software updates on this vehicle, so that's good. We go back here to this screen, and then we can go to reverse. Nice large backup camera with trajectory, fairly clear. And then you can hit and you can go to that view. So you have a couple of different views that you can check out if you would like on your backup camera. So that's a nice touch as well. But it's a good system, and the 8-inch screen I think is plenty for a car this size. Down further, 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, dual climate. So I like that action. Down further, 2-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger, USB-C, and tucked in there is the wireless charging pad. Now, here is the gear shift that's going to take you through the CVT transmission. Up above that, you have your traction control off and engine auto stop start on off. Down further, your electric emergency brake, auto vehicle hold, 2 cup holders, your Toyota key fob, fairly plain Jane, unlock, lock, pop the tailgate, panic button, Toyota emblem, should say Corolla Cross on the back. And then we have that chocolate brown center armrest with the parchment stitching, nice and soft. Open it up, open it up, and you got a 12-volt and a USB-C in there, and a pretty good area for storage. Corolla Cross steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel in this darker brown color with chrome Toyota badge on the horn button, some nice brushed aluminum to lift up the wheel, round bottom wheel, but I have enough room to get in and out of the vehicle. Flat black on the switchgear, telephone and voice commands, and controls for the digital dash on your left. On the right, you have your cruise control, which is adaptive, modes for your infotainment system, seek for your music and all that jazz. No paddles. On the left stalk, you have your headlight controls, fog lamp controls. On the right, front and rear wiper. Down below, bright and dim the dash, adaptive high beams on off, But on the top trim, I would like to see a heated steering wheel in here. We have heated seats, but I think a heated steering wheel right here on this dead switch would be a good idea. Now, steering wheel, we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So Toyota has you covered there. And then we have this digital dash, which looks really, really good, I would say. And like I said, if you hit the mode on the steering wheel here, that is not going to show up here. It's going to show up over here. And see how that music comes on? How about that action? So now I got to get that off. And so now you have other information you can go through on your screen that you may want to see while you're driving down the road. And there's multiple pages inside each one and different pages you can go through. So it's really quite easy to figure out as you're going on down the road. Overhead console in your Corolla Cross, you want your lighting to come on when you open and close the door. This button right here that says door, you push it in and leave it in. Open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, the lighting will dim out. Here are the controls for your roof, but the shade is manual, so you got to open that with your hand. And then you can open the sunroof. You got your wind buffer that comes up, and back it goes. And then hit the close. That's the button on the left side, and it comes closed again, no problem. You can also tilt it if you just want a little bit open. Close it up with your hand. Sun visor, vanity, and a light. LED lighting in here too, which is nice. And then we have an extension to block out that side sun, so they got you covered. Getting in the back seat of the Corolla Cross, you come into the back, get right in. Not bad, nice and easy to get in. Nice flat roof. 5'11", plenty of headroom, shoulder width room, and knee space. We got the two-tone Softex all the way down, but no seat pocket behind the driver, but we do have one behind the front passenger. And then here on your rear of the center console, kind of a partial command center, you got two heat and air vents, and then way down below, two USB-Cs for connectivity. There you go. Now, door panels on the back, same action as the front, except the material up top is hard black plastic instead of soft touch. So there's the front door panel, here's the back door panel. However, the rear seats have the same two-tone action, same nice headrests all the way down. The parchment interior looking good, and then our center armrest. Here we go. Nice and soft, two cup holders. So they got you covered here in the back of this Corolla Cross, and it's pretty comfortable in the back of this subcompact SUV. Getting into the cargo area of your Corolla Cross, you can pop the tailgate from your key fob, or you can come to the back and right above the license plate, there's a button, hit it, beeps a couple times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, cargo volume with the rear seats up, 25 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Corolla Cross. So that's not a bad number for a subcompact SUV. Here's your JBL subwoofer. There's your LED lighting in the back. These are the all-season floor mats inside this box. Then we have our all-season cargo mat that says Corolla Cross. And then, if you get all the way underneath here, you got the spare and a jack. So thank you, Toyota, for the spare. Now, to get the rear seats down is a piece of cake. You just reach in, hit the button on top of the seat, and throw them forward. Hit the button on top of the seat, throw them forward. And now, with the seats down and that tonneau cover out and stored, you're looking at 66 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Corolla Cross. Window sticker on the Corolla Cross. We'll zoom on in. Pardon the glare. I'll try to get as best of a look as I can get. There you go. 24 Corolla Cross XLE wind chill with the parchment, safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment right here on the left side. The options right here. Total vehicle MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're on the road in this 24 Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive. And these are nice little subcompact SUVs. And I say that I think about a lot of Toyotas that I drive, but they drive so easy. You know, the steering here is nice and light. just like you would expect in a subcompact SUV. The vehicle is nice and firm on the road, not damped really, really well. The seats are not attractive looking with this two-tone, with the parchment and the darker brown, and they're fairly comfortable. You get a little wind noise and road noise. I mean, that's just the class of vehicle that we're in here. Obviously under load, this 2-liter inline 4 is going to be a little noisy, but once you get up to speed, take your foot off the accelerator, it quiets down, no problem. You get pretty good gas mileage with an all-wheel drive subcompact SUV, right? If you're going to average, let's say 30 miles to the gallon in combined driving on regular unleaded, that's a pretty darn good number for an all-wheel drive SUV, non-hybrid. And this is the top trim, and you get some good stuff. You get this updated multimedia system, which I like, even though I'm not a fan of the subscription service for the nav, but that's easy enough to figure out. You just use it through your phone, because you got wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. I got heated seats. I got USB-A, USB-C connectivity. I got a wireless charging pad. Got connectivity in the back for my rear seat passengers. Got the all-wheel drive system. Got the sunroof. So I got a lot of nice stuff in here at a price of $34,000, which I still think is pretty good, pretty competitive when you're looking at the competition that the Corolla Cross is running with, such as the Kia Seltos. That would be their SX turbo version. Of course, they're going to have more horsepower, and you are not going to have a CVT. You're going to have a regular 8-speed automatic. Hyundai Kona, pretty much the same thing. And then, of course, your offerings from Honda, which is their next biggest competitor, which is also going to have the CVT as well. So there's a lot of competition out there in this subcompact SUV segment. I think this Corolla Cross looks a lot like a Kia Seltos, maybe a little bit different, but it's very similar. And we're going to come down the road here, and we are going to go do a emergency stop in 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Stops on a dime. Now we'll take off. Down the road we go, and it just drives really nicely, really easily, and it gets the job done. You know, it's going to take you, your family, your friends, your gear, wherever you want to go, economically, no problem. But it runs into some stiff competition in this segment. So let me know what you think about the competition, what's out there, what you prefer. Let me know about that in the comments. Well, we're going to come down the road here nice and easy. We're going to do a turning radius test, see what this thing is all about as far as the turning radius goes, and then we'll head back the other way down the road. Turning radius just under 18 feet, and it just whips around. Really well done. Really well done. Now we're going to come to a stop. We'll take off. We're going to feather in the gas because this is a new engine, and here we go. And it gets down the road. You have those simulated gears that the CVT is clicking off to keep the revs down. It's not a fast car, not meant to be a fast car, but it gets the job done. And you get down the road, no problem. I don't feel you're going to have a problem merging onto the highway in this or anything like that. But it is a nice entry into this subcompact SUV segment. But it's going to run into stiff competition from what I believe is the Kia Seltos. If you look at that vehicle in its top trim form, it's got more horsepower. It's got a real automatic rather than a CVT, and it's going to be at a price point similar to this or just below this. So let me know what you guys think about this vehicle in comparison with that Kia Seltos. I will put the 24 Seltos SX Turbo review at the end of this one, in case you want to check that one out too and do your own comparison. But I would like to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides review. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.